fun when you lose. So again, at the end of the day, I'll take them any way I can get.
Once y'all got to the third overtime, you feel like that y'all should have been ran the ball in that third overtime?
No, I mean, Coach Frederick was the offensive coordinator, and I trust him to make the calls. You know, it's not about the calls, it's execution. Because there were two plays that we execute throwing the ball. So, you know, we're gonna do what we need to do. We just gotta execute. You know, the calls are the calls. We just gotta execute.
You guys scored more points in overtime than you did in regulation. I guess what changed for the offense to kind of turn things up a notch?
Well, I mean, we got whatever it takes. We see it, we adjust it for whatever reason. Those guys get going. Coach calls those calls, and we start getting the ball moving and things of that nature. We start making those catches and those throws, and we start blocking and running. So I think that's what it is.
How big was the goal line stand in the second quarter from the defense?
Huge. I mean, anytime you can get a goal line stand, that's huge. That changes the momentum and gives you a burst of energy to continue to play.
Earlier this week, we talked about Bethune-Cookman on paper has the worst defense in the SWAC, and you said that doesn't tell the full story. Did that really come into fruition today?
Well, I told y'all. I tell y'all all the time. The paper tells one story. You got to go out there and play the game. And I told you, throw that stuff out the window on any given day. Anybody can be beat. And Coach Woody and that staff had those guys fired up ready to go. They didn't look like 11 ranked team in the SWAC defense. So that's what I'm saying. You got to play the game. You can't get caught up until what's on paper. Because when you get out there and play, it's a totally different ball game.
Do you think your team did get a little caught up in that?
Oh, no question about it. No question about it. You know, we have a relatively young team, and the thing is, we guard and we try as much as possible to guard against all the congratulatory, the feel-good stuff. And you know, they read the social media and the newspapers and seeing themselves on the news. And it's just, as I said before, it's part of the maturation phase. You got to be able to see it. You got to be able to read it. Okay, take it for what it is, but you can't stop the mission at hand. I tell them all the time, it's all right to get the praise, but you gotta take it for what it is. Because on the flip side, when you don't, it's something totally different. So that's what you have to keep it even keel.
Coach, y'all had a lot of painful penalties that really hurt y'all on offense.
And they're very disappointing, and we're gonna address that. We're gonna address that Monday. Because I'm very disappointed at the number of penalties we got. Some of those penalties that were just inexcusable. You know, if a guy's playing hard, he gets a PI. The guy's playing hard, you can live with that. But the selfish, personal fouls and things of that nature, we can't. That's unacceptable.
Were they doing something with the snap count to get y'all offside?
No, he was basically just clapping. And the thing is, you just got to be locked in on your keys. I mean, we do the same things in practice, so. You know, we just got to be locked in and focused.
What do you think was T-Set's struggles in this game?
Well, you know, he's a redshirt freshman. And, you know, after having a big ball game the week before, sometimes that happens. And that happens, and then it's also a way to humble you sometimes. Because now you gotta go back and you gotta look at it and say, okay, hey, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to do this. So, you know, that's how it is. When you play a redshirt freshman, you know, it's like life, ebbs and flows, you know. But he understood what was going on, kept his mind into the game the whole night. So hats off to him.
Woods looked like very, very confident and very in command. What did he look like in practice this week?
He looked the same way. I tell you all the time, they don't play like they practice. And he practiced that way, and he played that way.
Thank you. Thanks, Coach.
All right.